Welcome, Kindred Spirit, to Cultivate Life. I'm Diane Armstrong, a nomad for the past 5 years, traveling across the U.S., Canada, and Mexico with my inseparable sidekick, Imogene. She's not here right now. It's getting kind of chilly, so she jumped in. But for you dog lovers out there, she's about 7 pounds and a chihuahua mix rescue. Over the years, I found comfort and guidance in the quotes, sayings, and questions that stop me in my tracks. You probably have them too. Those little nuggets of wisdom that seem to appear just when we need them most. These words have helped me navigate uncertainty, refocus my perspective, and find meaning in the everyday. It's this treasure trove of wisdom that I'm excited to share with you. But there's a twist. Of course there is. Instead of drawing from quotes attributed to notable figures in history, I'm sharing the words of people I've met along my path. Most of these individuals you'll never know, but their insights made a difference in my life, and perhaps they'll do the same for you. And that brings us to today's offering. A question that once stopped me in my tracks and completely shifted how I approach my day-to-day life. Every day we face a choice. Do we look for reasons to be offended, or do we seek opportunities to be amazed? Our perspective, shaped by our vibration and intuitive sense, follows the energy we cultivate. This vibration, whether it drains us or fills us with energy, directly impacts our mood, our choices, and ultimately the lives we create. In this video, we're exploring two perspectives that sit on opposite ends of an emotional spectrum: offense and amazement, and breaking down the vibrational gains and drains of each. How we respond to life's moments, big or small, can shape our experience and the people we become. My wish is that by the end of this video, you'll have a practical skill to help you choose a perspective that aligns with the kind of life you want to create. So let's dive in, and we're going to start with the drawbacks of consistently seeking offense. And number one is that this creates a cycle of negativity. When we focus on what's wrong, it's easy to spiral into frustration and discontent. This negative outlook can affect not only our mood, but also our mental health over time. It strains relationships. If we walk our days vibrationally scanning for offense, it can make others feel uncomfortable, defensive, or even distant. People might feel like they have to walk on eggshells around you, which weakens both personal and professional connections. Number three, consistently looking for offensive things hinders our personal growth. Being offended often shifts the focus to external blame instead of internal reflection. It limits the ability to ask, what can I learn from this? Or how can growth happen through this experience? And then the next one on the list is it drains energy. Living in a state of constant outrage is exhausting. It consumes emotional and mental energy that could very well be easily directed towards joy, creativity, or problem solving. The only thing we have to do is make room. Recognizing offense isn't always a bad thing. It can serve an important purpose. For instance, it heightens our awareness. Noticing offensive behavior or situations sharpens awareness of injustice. It allows us to identify problems that need attention, whether in relationships, workplaces, or society at large. It drives change. Noticing offense can fuel action. Many social and cultural movements are rooted in the collective decision to no longer tolerate what's wrong. It's a powerful catalyst for creating meaning and change. Next is it validates our boundaries. On a personal level, Recognizing the vibrations of offense helps establish and maintain boundaries. It's how we communicate what's acceptable and ensure our values are respected. And now a word from our sponsor, me. Please take a sec to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you know when I upload new content. And for those of you who are ready to go deeper, join the Cultivate Life community as a YouTube member or on Patreon. I'm always looking for new ways to gift your support forward. New members in 2025 enjoy first access to all content 3 days before it's published publicly. And I'm hoping that that is going to get me on a regular schedule. And I've also recently published a foundational self-guided exercise called Cultivating Core Values. It's designed to help us live with intention and purpose. This practice sparked profound changes in my own life over 20 years ago and became a staple workshop in my Sticks and Bricks mentoring practice before I embraced nomadic living. So I feel especially happy to offer this to the ever-expanding Cultivate Life community portal. Here, you'll find support in applying what you've learned, a space to voice your challenges, and most importantly, a chance to celebrate your growth. It's a more intimate environment where we can all connect, share, and truly bloom together. And now, back to the fun. At the other end of today's emotional spectrum, let's examine seeking amazement, beginning with the potential vibrational drains. The first one is risk of disappointment. When we expect every moment to be extraordinary, ordinary experiences can feel underwhelming. It's important to balance seeking wonder with appreciating life's quieter moments. Another drawback and another vibrational drain is it overlooks real problems. Sometimes focusing too much on the positive can mean ignoring issues that need to be addressed. Seeking amazement is valuable, but not at the cost of avoiding necessary action. And boy, can you feel the energy drain in my voice right now. But onward. It can lead to escapism. Using amazement as a way to escape life's challenges might feel good in the moment, but it doesn't solve problems. It's important to address difficulties head on rather than just seeking distractions. And now, the benefits of seeking amazement. Whoop whoop! Let's talk about the incredible benefits of choosing the uplifting vibration of amazement as an approach to life. Yes, I admit this is where I like to live, but hear me out. First on the list, it cultivates gratitude. When we notice and appreciate the small wonders in life, a warm conversation, a beautiful sky, we build a habit of gratitude. This can transform how we see the world and our place in it. Amazement keeps us curious. It pushes us to ask questions, explore new ideas, and stay open to learning and growing. Next on the list, didn't go in. Promotes optimism. Focusing on the good strengthens resilience and helps maintain a positive outlook, even during challenging times. And now this is my favorite of my favorite. I guess they're all my favorite, but this is my favorite too because as humans, we're wired for community. Sharing moments of awe, whether through a deep conversation or a shared experience, creates stronger connections and builds trust with others. The key isn't about choosing one approach over the other. It's about balance. Of course it is. We are going to come back to this again and again. We recognize offense vibe when it's necessary to set boundaries or inspire change, but we don't let it consume us. At the same time, we seek the amazement vibration to fill life with joy and gratitude, while remaining grounded in the present moment. In the days ahead, if you notice your perspective leaning towards either end of the spectrum, offense or amazement, pause and take a breath. Consciously notice the emotion and reflect on the questions we've explored today to understand where you are vibrationally in that moment. Remember, it's all valuable information in our quest to live intentionally, aligning our outlook with the values that matter most to us. Which outlook is resonating with you right this red hot minute? Take a moment to notice what's going on, and let's keep the conversation going on down in the comments. Thank you for hanging out with me today. Until next time, let's keep cultivating a life filled with meaning, wonder, and connection. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you down the path.